far away. It's just a little left, then you're enemy. I go far away, far away. I feel like no one else cares, like I'm superhuman. I'm superhuman, yeah.
Welcome back to BuzzMoncton.com. A treat today. We're going to talk with Lost and Profound, a very popular duo from Ontario, is where they're based. However, half of the duo is native Monctonian, as a matter of fact. Lisa Boudreau is her name, and she hangs out with some guy named Terry Tompkins. Terry Tompkins, and they do a great job as Lost and Profound. So thanks and welcome to BuzzMoncton.com, folks.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
We're excited.
We're
Beautiful
excited
fall weather.
to have you here. Yes, it is. So here we are in 2015, and I think it was probably the early 90s when we first started hearing about Lost and Profound. Would that be about right?
Yes,
92 or something?
was when our first album came out.
Right, and I remember the brand new Set of Lies. I was working for a rock station in town. We played it quite a bit, and then I remember seeing the video on TV.
Yeah.
And in those days, the industry here wasn't quite as evolved as it is today, and so any mention of a Monctonian, getting that kind of attention, it was getting a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So things have changed though since then. That was quite a while ago.
Yeah, the whole industry's changed.
It has, and so you at that time had put out a couple of albums, I believe, kind of close together, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we had our second record, which was with Polygram 2, called Memory Thief, and we had a couple of radio songs off that. And then we did an independent, our A&R and A&R guys got fired when we were on the road. We got the call on the road that they had been fired. So when we got back to the office, we were basically without a label.
Wow.
That's okay.
That was
That's okay.
fine.
They had to pay us
Yeah,
to get rid of
we
us.
got a great severance package.
But
What could be better?
anyway, so then that was called Memory Thief. Then we made a third record called Love's Sweet Messenger, and then took about 5 years, maybe 6 years break. Made a record called Red Suede Red, and then it was 10 years before Goodbye Mine, which is our new record.
That's the new one.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of mileage on it now also, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's been out about 6 months.
And how's the reaction
May.
been? How's it been going with that?
Very, very positive. We're getting. I haven't seen one negative thing from anyone anywhere. Am I
No.
lying? No, I don't think I'm lying. Everything's been really, really positive. So we're thrilled.
Now, is this all your own work?
Yeah.
Yes.
Co-writes, or is it basically you guys that are...
No, I wrote most of the songs.
Okay.
and
All of them.
All of them. By most of them, I mean all of them. And so, that's the way we pair. I mean, I write them, and then when I think they're good for her to hear, I'll let her hear them in the background, and then if she picks up on them, then she wants to sing them. Because they're
Yeah.
stories, basically.
They are, and they're told beautifully in video too. I must say, you need to look up Lost and Profound. They've got some gorgeous work. I tend to label you guys as sophisticated rock because to me that's the first thing that comes to mind. You have everything you do has a certain sophistication to it. It seems.
Yes,
Thank
we've
you.
heard sophisticated indie a lot with
Right.
this album. So because we are indie and there's a bit of an edge to us
Yes.
as well, because we're not as polished as the mainstream, but yeah, we're more sophisticated.
Well, it sounds to me like you're in the right place at the right time because that seems to be where a lot of the good stuff is coming from these days.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, well, for sure. Even on this album, we're getting Lost and Profound were ahead of their time and seminal band, and it's like, really? That's great.
Must be encouraging to hear that.
That is
It really
encouraging.
is.
After being away for a while, and
Yeah.
here you are, and
Yeah.
things are good.
Yeah,
So a lot of things to cover with you guys. First of all, you've been together as a couple for a very long time.
30 years.
Yeah. So in the rock and roll lifestyle and all of this and that.
It wasn't easy. Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking.
I'll tell ya,
What
boy.
kept it together?
I would just...
We like to laugh a lot.
Yes, we're pretty absurd. We don't get sophisticated generally when
At
we're in our
home.
personal life. So, I think a great sense of surrealism and laughter. And also the music has helped a lot too, because every time it keeps our life really, us engaged together in something we're both, pretty passionate about. And I think that's key.
Right on. So we have a little bit of time, I figure, before the mosquito patrol just carries us away here. So I'm just going to end on one note. In the time that you've kind of been away off the radar a little bit, something really exciting happened with you, Terry. You picked up an Emmy.
Yeah, I got into in the last 10 years since our last record. I became a composer and songwriter for children's television, and ended up doing a lot of work for PBS in the U.S., writing for shows like Curious George and Land Before Time, and a lot of very high-end children's shows. So I wrote a lot of songs, and then in 2008. I had been nominated for an Emmy before, but the second time through we won for a show called Fetch on PBS for Best Children's Song in Television.
How cool was that?
That was
It
great.
was very
Were
cool.
you guys like in LA when that happened?
It was actually
to receive it, I
in
mean?
New York.
It was
in
in
New
this
York,
time,
okay.
and our kids were there as well. It was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it
great.
was the best.
That's an experience not too many people can say they've experienced.
Not too many
Yeah.
people can say they have an Emmy on their
We
on
had
their
a few
piano.
that night for sure.
Well, good on you guys, and thanks for performing in Moncton. I know it's been a while, and the folks here will treat you right, and for sure, thanks for being here with us on BuzzMoncton.com. We're really looking forward to what's in your future. I presume that this is just the beginning of another chapter for you guys.
Yes.
It totally is. Saturday night in Moncton and Tuesday night at the Carlton in Halifax.
Beautiful room, the Carlton. Yeah. Well, have loads of fun, and we'll see you again down the road.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
Yeah. We should have packed the raid.
Yes.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you to bring the raid.
Again.